All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, or HaKodash, the ones, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to you, sincere Akim out there, pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth, all right, in truth and sincerity. And any of you Akwath out there, you sisters out there listening and learning in silence as well. Okay, I'm the brother Shaman from Great Millstone, St. Louis. Uh, and just jumping into the scriptures because one of the things that the scriptures tells us is, and one of the important things, especially now in the time of famine, in a time where things are low, is what we can and cannot eat. It gives us a dietary law because you got a lot of dietary laws. You know, Dr. Seavey, he made a list, and some of the black conscious guys, they'll make a list telling you, you know, you can't eat this, you can't eat this, and you know, this is about that time of the year where brothers really start focusing in on the diet because it's getting warm, you know, and warmer weather. Uh, you can lose weight easily because the sun, you know, you go outside, it's hot. That helps heat your body up, and it's, you know, helps you lose weight. But going back, because even in a famine, you still have to honor, even in a famine, even in hell, destruction, warfare, any of that stuff, you know, we still honor and we still keep the law to the best of our ability. All right, and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we believe he's, and we know really, he's going to make it so that we can do that. You know, he's going to give us and provide, you know, the things that we need according to his law and according to his word. All right, so there's never going to be a situation where you have to consume something unclean to stay alive or something like that. That's not the case. All right, you have many of the Israelites who actually they chose death instead of eating pork. They chose that, which, you know, we believe in this particular incarnation that the Heavenly Father is going to save us. You know, whether it be you have to be a martyr for the faith, or whether it be you are actually delivered. Either way, you're going to receive salvation. All right, so that's just something important, you know, along the line of faith. All right, because worldwide, we know you have Israelites across the four corners of the earth, and they're looking for answers. They're looking for solutions. This is Psalm 67:5. It said, "Let the people praise thee, O Yahweh. Let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and Yahweh, even our own power, shall bless us." All right, and what's going on here? Because we know a lot of these nations, they don't honor any land Sabbaths. All right, just like America, which America is really, really destroyed, but a lot of these other nations as well, they don't honor the land Sabbath. So they'll do the same thing. They'll use the same plot of land. You know, they I don't know about all the what's it called, GMO shit, but I know they don't honor the Sabbath. All right, and so what happens is the Lord will send, you know, these locusts basically take all your shit. You know, since you didn't want to pay tribute onto what He said to do. All right, and what's going on is you already had billions of locusts eating up the crops, right? And now they say that's a second invasion. Now they say it's trillions of them. All right, and the scriptures say what? Blessed are the locusts that go forth as bands. Yeah, because as you can see, there's nothing you can do against them. You know, they come in, they swarm. There's nothing you could do. But it's what's interesting is, all right, because the scriptures talk about the appearance of the Israelites. It talks about, you know, the Jews, they are black. All right, it talks about the Lord, feet like brass as it burned in the oven, hair like wool, and a lot of these Hamites, you know, because it's Cush. A lot of in Eastern Africa, that's where a lot of the Cushites are, right? Ethiopia, Eritrea, Uganda, all these different places. Like him, he looks like a Cushite. I'm not sure which son, but I know, I can definitely tell he most likely descends from Cush. All right, and of course you have Israel mingled in there. But what's interesting about this is now the locusts come through, they eat all your crops. These people will say that they're the real Israelites, like I was saying. They'll say that they're the real Israelites. They'll link up. They actually do link up with the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church will recognize them as the black Jews or something, which is something they've always done. They've always tried to pretend that they were us, and then you can see these locusts pop up, right? Well, locusts are lawful. Locusts are lawful to eat. So it's just interesting, in the midst of the coronavirus worldwide, they come through, they eat all the crops. Here it is, the Lord got trillions of these locusts popping out the ground, and that's the food right there. That's the food right there. You can't. Okay, they say they do eat everything. You can eat the locusts. Okay, it says what? Then shall the earth yield her increase, which that's actually talking about the actual earth yielding her increase, But at the same time, shit, trillions of locusts pop up, and it's a pandemic going on or whatever. Or let's say you have to go out to the forest or the wilderness or something, and some locusts pop up out the ground. Well, guess what? That's lawful. That's your meal. There you go. All right, locust, grasshopper, all lawful. You just gotta cook it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not supposed to eat any kind of meat that's raw. So you'd have to cook it, and then, boom, boom, boom. There you go. All right, Jeremiah 30:10. It said what? Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord. Neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Exactly. And right now, you still got, especially now, these Edomites are taking this whole COVID thing, and now it's really a reason to run up on Jake, because Jake, they want to be outside. It's getting warm. They're tired of being indoors. So these Edomites are running up. The police now, they really have a reason where they can run up on you and harass you, because they already don't fuck with you, and now they have a greater reason. Hey, you're spreading COVID. You're spreading the disease. All right, and we're looking for an end to that. Esau, they're not looking for it. When they go to their neighborhood, they live, for the most part, because they are the devil, they live peaceably amongst each other. All right. You look at us, everybody knows about the hood and about where Jake lives, and even if it's a middle class neighborhood. All right, Esau is still looking to move in, raise prices up. Shit, they're doing that near where I live at. They're looking to come in, raise the price up, and then push Jake out, and then they want to move back into where it's more affordable. All right, and this is the game, the redlining game that Esau has played, throughout America, and the scriptures talk about that. We'll have no certain dwelling place. Well, the Lord had no certain dwelling place. So there you go. The servant's not above his master. All right. This is Sirach 39, because coming to the time, the scriptures actually talk about, Sirach 39:30. Start verse 28. Salaki. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which are in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. All right, and A lot of these wild animals, because there was another report, you got these big ass, Japanese bees. And then of course there's always that oblong animal that pops up, that people have never seen before. that's that the Lord has hidden off, waiting for that day, man. Because the teeth of the, like you say, the wild beasts, the wild animals, they're going to be used to put hell on Esau as well. They're going to be used as well. All right. And the scriptures actually say that when you receive spiritual power, when that time comes, and the Lord is really pouring His Spirit on the Israelites, we're going to be able to basically control those animals. All right, so no matter what pops out the earth, no matter what comes, the Lord has an answer, and the Bible has an answer. All right, and that's the answer. That's what we seek ultimately, and that's ultimately why we know this is the truth. All right, and you can see, the spirit across the earth. These people, they don't know what to do. Here it is. You got lunch right there. All right, and that's a big leap of faith. You never ate grasshoppers or locusts before, and all of a sudden, you got to eat some locusts. But shit, if you do, you do. Trust in the Lord. Call the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Hakadash, the ones, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and rule well, and Shalom.